Boys and Ghouls film review. I'm your host, Sarah Stephenson, and this is my co-host, Mike Stephenson.
Hi guys, how are you?
And tonight we'll be reviewing that movie called sci-fi, The Invader, that was done in 1997.
Yeah, this is an action science fiction thriller. Now, as far as we can ascertain, there's not a lot of information on it. We think it was released straight to DVD, so we can't give you any budget or box office details on it. However,
Poor drag.
this was produced by Lisa Richardson, directed by Mark Rossman, Rosman. So the four main cast were, I gather it's Sean, but it's a lady, Sean Young, who plays Annie Nilsson, who was the leading lady. I won't go too much in it, that'll develop in the story in a minute. Ben Cross is a nice alien guy.
Yeah.
Daniel Baldwin. Now, before I go any further, we believe from our investigation that Daniel Baldwin is the brother of Alec.
Alec Baldwin.
Well, there you go then. How about that? Now, Daniel Baldwin plays Jack Logan. He's a policeman and Annie's ex-boyfriend. Aha, the plot does thicken, folks. Now, Nick Mancuso. I haven't looked into this, but I think I know the name from somewhere else. I think he's been around a bit, but he plays a good naughty guy. He plays a guy called Willard. That's the name he's going by. He's another alien.
Yeah, a very a bounty hunter type alien.
Well, yeah, bounty hunter or assassin type guy.
Type alien. This word.
So he plays a really good naughty guy. How's that?
Yes.
How's that? I use the word naughty guy because I don't want to use naughty or bad language on the internet. Yeah. So, however, you know what I mean. He's a real naughty guy.
Yes. So as we said before, there's nothing to go on, and I won't
bore
you with facts, even no matter how long or how.
Well, we'll get into the storyline, but we can't tell you too much about critics because there's nothing I can find on critics, so we don't know whether anyone liked it or didn't like it or
whether or not there was something special about this project, like behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, so but we think it's a good movie and worthwhile reviewing, and to give you guys a chance to have a look at it and review it yourself.
Exactly so. So I might as well dive into the story itself. So
you're going to start Once Upon a Time or what?
Yeah, might as well. So it starts off with some aliens in a spaceship, a very big mothership, launching a teeny weeny baby ship, and it's on a mission of getting a woman to, repopulate their species of sorts, or something like that.
Yeah, well, if we just don't mix too much into it, just because you don't know at that point.
And our second alien, Willard, alien.
The name he uses,
Yeah, he chose chasing after this teeny weeny spaceship, and with the
killing,
with the his mission is to kill him and to stop this whole thing happening.
Well, he's on a special mission. Mission impossible, almost, folks.
Yeah. So soon enough they both crash in different spots in the same location.
Near each other. Yeah. Because one was following the other one down. Yeah.
Yeah. So moving on, we moved on to a woman who's a teacher, who's Annie, who's broken up with her current boyfriend because she
can't have children because she got something wrong inside.
And she just doesn't feel obliged to. She doesn't want to have any kids.
She doesn't want to adopt and foster and stuff. And she thinks that her boyfriend, Jack Logan,
he wants to marry and probably have kids.
And have his own kids. Yeah.
But she doesn't feel like she wants to.
Yeah. Well, she can't because she can't have lots of kids.
No, it's not just that. It's just that she doesn't want to do it. She just doesn't want to adopt or anything.
That's what I just said. She preferred to have her own kids or none at all, and he wants kids. So she's breaking off with him because she feels like she'll be holding him back and he'd be compromising too much. And so she's saying, go and find somebody else you can have a life with.
So later that night, she's at a bar of sorts, drinking with her best mate and friend.
Yeah.
And our first alien, who acquires some human clothing to avoid detection, comes walking into the bar. He sees
Well,
Annie.
he borrows some clothing from some guy in the car
And
park.
some money, I imagine. How else would you pay for a drink?
Yeah, and he did pick a funny drink. He picked a lady's drink. But alien, well, he's not real
Well,
up,
he doesn't
up
know.
to speed.
He's out of knowledge of drinks.
Nice little red drink with the umbrella hanging out of it. A real man's drink,
Yeah, right. So anyway, Annie notices him, and she is wants to see what he's like. So they dance a bit, and things start heating up.
And he's not one for small talk, is he?
Yeah,
I want to take you home. Oh, that's a good opening line. It's like, how do you like your eggs in the morning,
Yeah, in this case, it does get interesting. In this case, he locks lips, and it's a very interesting...
hot, smoking kiss.
Yeah. Well, I often thought when I was young, it would be great if pregnancy was something like this, something simple and basic. Well, not basic, just something that's less painful.
The other bit's fun. Yeah, don't knock it. Don't knock it.
I'm not knocking it. It's just it's painful at first and all that stuff.
Well,
a little humiliation.
the baby's still got to come out the same hole,
Right.
So
So anyway,
that's painful.
so the kiss looks real. In the scene, it's very, very active and very interesting. Like there's bright lights and stuff, and it's like whoa, really cool.
Smoking.
Yeah. Eventually, they break apart. He's like panting heavy, like he just had an orgasm.
And she's so woo. So she goes back to the bar to see her friend have a
and
quick
she acts a bit queasy at first, because like pregnancy queasy.
Yeah, well, it's a bit funny. And she says, "Oh, a friend there said, if I'm not back in an hour,
Wait for another hour."
Wait for another hour." So she was planning to have sex with this gentleman. She turns around and he's gone.
Yeah, meaning he's probably exhausted from that energy, you know.
Yeah, more will be revealed in a moment.
Yeah, soon enough, she's back at school teaching her kids, and suddenly she passes out, as you would. And then
not as you would. As you would in a minute.
As you would if you were pregnant.
And guess what, folks?
Yes, soon enough she goes to the quacks, and they tell her, "Guess what? You're pregnant." And she says she's now had sex for the last 5 months.
And she's also got scarring in her ladies area down there, which stops her from having babies anyway. So there's 2 strikes and you're out. Well, not 3 strikes, 2 strikes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the other alien, the bad one, he goes in search for her at the school, but he doesn't see her anywhere.
Let's stop here a minute. The good alien has selected this lady because she was an ideal candidate for their project. Okay, and this other bad alien wants to take care of her in the most inappropriate way, to put her out of the scene altogether, so the good aliens cannot proceed with their ideas.
Yeah,
so,
procreate. Is that the word?
Procreate. It's a very good word for it.
Yeah.
Bit of rumpty bumpty,
Yeah, well, I think it's much more better word.
Procreate.
So anyway, the good alien abducts Annie and tells her the situation, even though she doesn't believe it.
Would you, folks?
No.
Oh, I'm an alien. I gave you a big passionate kiss and you're pregnant. Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah. And what loony bin did you come out of? Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
But soon enough, she can't deny the facts and deny the fact that she's pregnant.
Well, the doctor said she's pregnant, so
and just so you guys know, she's like 2 or 3 months into.
Oh yeah, this is a real quickie, ladies. Yeah.
Like the very day, she has to have the baby in 3 days.
Well, no, 3 days from when he abducts her. So I was trying to figure out. It could be say a week and a half from the passionate kiss. To the time she's having the baby, so yeah, who knows?
Well, it seems like she's
not quite sure what day she was feeling ill at school.
I think it was the next day or something.
Well, they didn't
it makes
say.
sense.
They didn't say the next day. No panel came up. She didn't have a hangover.
Well, I don't think the good alien would just hang around the area just because he's.
Here we go. 3 days, in and out.
Yes.
What a quick job that is, hey.
Yeah. So anyway, he tells her that she has 3 days to deliver the baby.
And they need to get her back to the spaceship so they can deliver the baby there safely.
Yes. So, so anyway, Jack finds Annie's house broken into and assumes the worst. And a bad alien, he's made he kind of went to the police station and he made some false documents about the
Yeah, he
good
changed the
alien.
computer records of the good alien to make
Yeah.
it look like he was a wanted criminal.
Yeah.
And not bad, folks. He's pretty good. Just
Yeah.
wiggle his finger at the computer
Yeah,
and away
just
it
so you
went.
guys know, these alien guys, they look exactly as normal human beings as you and I in this
What?
movie.
What?
No scales,
5'8", fat and bald like me? Nah,
Yeah.
nah.
like just ordinary human beings.
These
like,
guys have hair.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Although their bodies are not used to Earth soil very much.
Well, they can't. The atmosphere is not congenial
Yeah,
to their
meaning
good health,
if-
and they can't. They can
Yeah.
eat a bit of what we eat, but they don't like it. They prefer other things.
Yeah, just
Yep,
so you
yeah.
guys know, they said the good alien tells her that he can only stay for a short time because if he and the baby stay there,
They'll
they'll
die.
both die.
It reminded me of Starman a bit, because Starman couldn't stay. That Jeff Bridges movie, he couldn't stay, but the baby was going to be. So he gave her a baby, a human baby. Isn't that lovely?
Yes. So anyway,
Yeah.
moving on
Oh,
from
sorry.
that, we'll next time do a
I
review
like
on that
children.
one. So anyway,
I'm a grandpa. Sorry.
our alien and Annie, they continue their journey, and once or twice they get pursued by both the police and by the
Mean alien. Actually, by the way, this mean alien pretends to be a bounty hunter, and he hangs out with the police, and helping them pursue the good alien and Annie. However, somewhere along the line, they figure out the good alien is a good alien, and the bad alien is really a bad alien.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes. So anyway, our heroes continue on. She the baby starts growing, and Annie starts feeling its psychic energy inside.
And she can hear it talking. I
Yeah.
mean, there's some sort of ESP sort of thingy going on. Yeah, that's part of their culture, of that, their DNA and stuff.
Annie's starting to develop at nighttime visions of
The
the
home
good
planet?
aliens, homeworld and his past, and
Yeah.
everything about them.
It's all passed through their from one to the other. So yeah, his memories and I believe part of his memories and experiences gets passed on to the child. So
Yeah.
what's being put inside her is actually giving her a little bit of information about his previous existence on his home planet.
As they progress on, Annie's starting to feel when she sees the baby in the ultrasound. This is going to be an interesting scene. He shows her this special hologram ultrasound type of thing.
Yeah.
And when she sees the baby, she feels a little bit sad that she can't keep it.
Yeah.
A sense of
Well, it's hard for
motherly,
a mother to give up a
sense
child.
of motherly instincts
Yeah,
kicking in.
because even over a couple of days, her hormones must be galloping all over the place, folks.
Yeah, but I think her mother instincts are taking over.
They certainly are, folks.
Where
yeah.
she starts thinking this is the first
My
time she'll
little
ever have a baby.
My first and last child.
Yeah.
However, that's not to be.
Yes. Anyway, they soon arrive to the landing site of where the good alien's ship was, and it was damaged because of lightning.
Yeah, and that sounds a bit strange, but
It is strange.
The alien spaceship, he said it's also partly biological, which means it's great for in space, but when you get into an atmosphere, atmospheric things like lightning and stuff can damage it. Well, there's a lightning storm there, and it gave it a nice bolt of lightning, and woofo.
Yeah, true.
There you
Anyway,
go.
eventually our alien and good and Annie, they get caught by the one of the policemen or the deputies, I think, and they are a bit surprised that Annie's pregnant, and everyone's a bit surprised that Annie's pregnant in this because before this.
So who's the father? The alien. He's only been there for a couple of days.
Yeah. Anyway,
So,
Annie tells her boyfriend that everything is not what it seems and all that
Nah.
stuff. Eventually, the bad alien he tracks them down and he kills some of the policemen that they were tracking Annie and the good alien.
A bit rude, wasn't it?
eventually they figure out another place where they could probably be able to send a distress signal to a mothership, and to
I think the baby was
and
doing
have
that, wasn't
the
it?
yeah
Yeah,
and
the baby was sending out the babies when they're first born and still in the womb have this great power, uh, ESP, extraterrestrial projection, whatever you want to call it, and and the mothership can pick up on the baby's brainwaves.
yes. So when
Not
they were
bad.
they were up on a high, what do they call that
At the
thing?
high peak, they went up on a cable car thing to top this outlook sort of
Yeah.
thing on top of
So
the mountain.
when Annie's going into labor, um, well then things start taking off from there, so to speak. Annie gives birth, and there's no. Don't worry, there's no blood, there's nothing gross
Yeah,
about
that
it.
was rather interesting. It wasn't no blood. The baby was cleaned up very nicely in a nice white little towel or a
Yeah.
bunny rug sort of thing. With not
Yeah.
one drop of blood anywhere.
Not even on her trousers.
Not anywhere.
But
That's not bad.
not
No
bad.
afterbirth, no placenta being delivered.
No.
Not a sausage.
Yeah, no, what do they call it? Extra blood in case you need to.
Yeah, all the good stuff. Yeah, no umbilical cord being cut. Yeah, only Hollywood can do this, folks.
Yeah.
Only Hollywood.
Yeah, soon enough they arrive on the other side of the cable cut, whatever.
Up
And
the top. Yeah.
the good aliens tells her what name he's going to give the poor little baby.
Sassafras. No.
No, just the in a fancy words
Well, and his
that-
native tongue was my little boy.
but it means daughter of Annie.
You know, nice.
Yes.
Ah,
But he still has to get rid of the bad aliens, so he has to go off and try to face them alone,
yeah.
while Annie and the baby, they try to keep hidden.
They hide somewhere a bit. Well,
Yeah.
not very. Not too many places to hide up there. But
Yeah.
what behind the tree? What tree? You know, it's
Yeah,
pretty barren
eventually
up there.
the bad alien gets the upper hand, and he's about to kill Annie and the baby, but luckily our good alien steps in and shoots him.
No, he doesn't. He
Well,
electrocutes
no,
him.
electrocutes him.
Yeah, he shoots this beam at this cable above this metal platform he's standing on, and you see, because if you shoot him, he just get better.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a self-healer.
This alien is sort of the bad alien is he's able to regenerate.
Yeah. So he dropped his cable down, electrical cable onto the platform he's standing on, being made of metal, and fried the gizzards out of him.
Yeah, he's practically dead or stone dead, I hope.
Yeah, well, like I said, yeah, he's well done.
Yes.
Put another alien on the fire.
Eventually, a good alien, he's badly injured, and he's gonna probably pop
Yeah,
it off.
he's not a self-healer.
Yes.
He needs a bit more help. He
Yeah.
won't get it. Yeah.
And he tells her secretly that her what was ever broken inside her.
In her uterus, where there was
Yeah.
a problem, he'd fixed it for her.
Yeah.
So she can now have babies. So when he said something like, when I'm gone, you'll be able to
Have children.
Yeah, lovely.
Yes. So anyway, her boyfriend Jack soon arrives, and Annie and him embrace and say, "It's good to see you," and all that stuff.
And by this time, Jack understands the alien's an alien.
Yeah, and he understands that Annie really did give birth to a child.
And he saw the baby there, so that's a
Yeah.
good proof.
And
yeah.
just then, the mothership comes down. It sends a beam of light, well, I can't really describe
Or
it.
whatever.
Like those stories you hear about a beam of light, and that sort of like teleports the people to the Earth or whatever.
Whatever.
Anyway, the good aliens friends come out, and they meet Annie and Jack and the good alien, and the good alien tells her that those are his friends and everything,
Yeah.
and just like that he pops off
Yeah.
and dies.
No,
and-
cool things.
And Annie meets feels a little sad that she has to let go of her baby, and
But they can't live on the earth.
yeah.
And she can't go with him because he'll die up there.
Yeah, she then meets one of the little one of the aliens. It was like a little boy, probably about 6 or
Yeah.
7, and I suspect maybe that might be her
Betrothed.
the little baby's betrothal,
So
because they
when-
had
when-
a moment
yeah,
there when
go and touch the little baby's hand and link mentally, and hopefully when they get older, they will
just to restart the chain.
and hopefully save their race.
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah. Eventually.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If all these people are dropping off the planet where they are, where did the little boy come from?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ah.
Maybe. The whoever. Was their last?
He was the
Remember,
last of the last.
most of the women were killed,
That's
which meant
right, yeah,
that there were
that's right.
only men that could have been saved, or not, or
Okay.
just the few remaining men were.
So he
able
could have
to
been one of
save.
the last kiddies born.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
fair enough.
Anyway, Annie hands over the baby to one of the older alien
Or the
men.
leader or something,
Yeah.
maybe, yeah.
And he softly nods his head, saying
And
thank
smiles
you.
benignly at her like a kind grandfatherly type.
Yeah, and they leave, and Annie hugs Jack, slowly crying that she'll never see her baby again. It's so sad when you think about this scene.
However,
However,
she can go home and make babies now.
yeah, but you got to admit, Mike, it is sad that one baby, the first one of your babies, it's always so sad to let go of the first one.
Well, Julie go, that was easy enough. Oh, that's right, Sarah's older sister.
Yeah, just so, I mean, it was a little...
She got married.
Yeah. When I first seen this movie, I kind of got it a while back, and I was a little... I wasn't sure about watching it at first because my sister was having her first baby and lost it.
She had a miscarriage and
And-
stuff. So yeah, it was a little bit.
And it felt like I don't want to watch a movie that indicated losing a child and not gaining one.
Yeah, so that's fair. Why don't we talk about the movie?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So it is a bit an interesting movie. I think I highly recommend it to you guys.
Yeah, we can't talk too much about it. We can't
mean-
find a lot of information, but bottom line is, if you've seen Starman with Jeff Bridges, it's a bit like a sci-fi action there, chasing them around and whatever. In this case, they're obviously he's trying to save his planet. Yeah, it's not just I'm visiting.
It's a bit
yeah.
different than most alien-related movies, where an alien comes to Earth, he impregnates a woman, and she gives birth to a mixed alien. Has a baby child, alien child.
Well, you look at things like I think the Village of the Damned was done years ago, and then I think a remake was done with Pierce Brosnan or somebody.
That would be Christopher Reeves.
Christopher Reeves. Oh yeah, Christopher Reeves. Yeah, and that was Village of the Damned. That was done in England, I think, first years ago, and then that Christopher Reeves did the second one, where this town, everyone was put to sleep for about 24 hours,
Yeah.
and this aliens impregnated every lady who could possibly conceive, and put a seed inside them. No matter young girls up to old ladies were all pregnant at the same time.
And some of them who may not be able to conceive, like Annie couldn't.
No, she wouldn't. Only the ones who could conceive.
No, remember in that movie,
Yeah,
Christopher Reeves, who plays a doctor, a doctor of something.
Okay.
His wife, said that she couldn't conceive in the normal way.
Oh,
So-
yeah, in the normal way, but everything was okay.
But then when
if they put an egg in there.
Yeah, and when the alien did the thing that happened in that movie, she then somehow end up conceiving. Surprisingly.
I find it's inconceivable. Sorry.
Anyway, this movie's pretty much an awesome
Yeah,
one,
so
and while other movies have done the same thing over and
Or
over
similar, yeah,
again,
yeah.
this one's I definitely would highly
It's
recommend
it's a different take on an age-old problem
Yeah.
of aliens trying to repopulate
It
the
does
world.
make me think also of the woods and stuff. Makes me think of Rambo or when
Yeah, we've got a Rambo we see running through the woods
where
and
they're
the
running
police
away,
chasing him and stuff. And
running
so,
and like a fugitive stuff,
yeah, that sort of stuff. Yeah.
in that.
Yeah, that sort of stuff. Yeah, and and the good guy won in the end, and the good guy in this case didn't hurt anybody. Did he?
True.
He didn't. No,
True.
like Rambo. Rambo killed half the township, didn't he?
No, he didn't kill anyone. They just made out he was dangerous.
Although
and
they
wild
died
and
around him.
unpredictable.
They died around him trying to do silly stuff. Yeah, like the helicopter guy and stuff fell out of it.
That
and,
was stupid.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, he threw a rock at him or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember now. But I said, "Oh, excuse me, too many Rambo movies."
Yeah, and I can't review them on here because sadly enough they don't fit under the
They
criteria.
don't, well, we could do one as a special thingy, but I mean, we don't. We can do the odd good movie which doesn't fit in the normal criteria, but we may steer clear of Rambo. Yeah, and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I
But,
mean, I do like
hey,
him.
we have to do Judge Dredd maybe.
We can do Judge Dredd or
Demolition
Demolition
Man.
Man.
They're good movies.
They're both sci-fi
Yeah,
related
and
films.
Sly does a pretty good job in those. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, Slice is originally is like his nickname.
Everyone knows Sly Stallone is.
I
Come
know, but some people
on.
may not know who Sly Stallone is. Well, I mean,
His friends call him Sly.
yeah. Imagine
And
it when they.
Wannabe's call him Sly.
Yeah, remember? I mean, when he put together the script for Rocky, and can you imagine him going to the production company saying, "Hello," and the secretary says, "There's a Mr. Sly here to speak to the director."
Probably, yeah, no, they wouldn't say Mr. Sly. But,
I know, but it would be funny.
yeah, but name like Sly Stallone, yeah, that sounds like a, yeah, who's he? Yeah, because he would have been you with it. Yeah,
true.
yeah. Who the hell are you? And look at him, he made lots of good movies.
True.
He did the Rocky series, he did the Rambo,
Rambo.
series, and he did the other couple of different movies. Oh, crikey, I got a mental block now.
That's all right.
And then he's in the Expendables with Arnie and stuff. You know, he gets around.
Yeah, at least he does make a good hit for himself.
Yeah, I like Sly. Anyway, we are digressing again.
Yes, that's true. But it couldn't be helped, guys, because we don't have very much trivia to tell you guys about.
Yeah, because we can't find any.
Yes, I'm sad to say that we're at a. I don't like to say this, but we seem to reach a dead end with this.
Yeah, all we say is that
review.
we find it to be a very good movie.
It's a good movie. I
believable.
granted, and I just wish I had more facts to lay at you guys. But I don't have it.
guys. Yeah.
I just feel like I wish I had some more information to tell you guys about.
No, that's true. But I mean, sometimes we get a lot of information. We go sort of, and someone talks too much about it.
Yeah,
but
and
not
sometimes
me.
I get the same facts written in same formats for me.
Yeah. But this one we don't have a lot to talk about. Yeah, we can do a short one this time and make a long one next time.
Yeah,
Just
so
tack it on the other one.
how do you rate this movie, Mike?
Look, okay, I'm not going to say it's the best movie I've ever seen, but I'll still give it something about 8.5. I'd say, yeah. It's good. It's a good movie. It's believable. Yeah. Oh, hey, by the way, I will say one thing. The guy who played the alien, what's his name again?
Ben Cross.
Ben Cross. He's played an alien before, hasn't he?
Yeah. He played in. Let me see. What was it? Star Trek. The prequel remake that was done in year 2009.
Oh, there you go. So he had pointy ears in that one.
Quite
He
true.
was playing a
played,
Vulcan.
Yeah, he played
Vulcan?
what's his name? Spock's dad, I think.
He did, that's right, he did. He played Spock's dad. Now I remember his face. Yeah.
And I thought he was
Hello,
pretty.
son. Hi, Dad. Yeah, what are you?
So anyway, I rate this movie probably 8.5 too.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
mean,
It's good, but it just doesn't jump up and bite you and say, "Hey, look at me." Yeah, it's a good movie
It
to
does
watch.
have
though.
a lot of excitement.
It's good
and
stuff. Yeah,
like that.
It's good. Yeah, it's
And good
but-
special
but It's
effects.
got action and sci-fi. So if it was pure sci-fi, it mightn't have worked. If it was pure action without the sci-fi, it might not have worked because obviously there goes your plot. But I think it works together. Good action sci-fi. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
There you go then.
At least they didn't turn this into a TV series.
Oh, no, Lord, yeah.
like Starman did a TV series a while back after
actually-
the movie.
Actually, didn't they? I can't remember, but something tells me that not Blade Runner. What's the other one? Logan's Run. I think Logan's Run or something like that made a TV series, something similar.
I heard about that.
I think it was a spin-off of the movie. It wasn't. I think it might have done the season that didn't go too good. But yeah, but you sometimes could leave something alone.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Anyway, as I was saying, they did a series of Starman, and I'm not really excited about it myself.
Well,
I mean, I tried to watch a few of them, but it didn't capture the Starman thing.
actually, you mentioned Starman. There was a Japanese movie called whatever it's called, but the anglicised name of it was called Starman. And it was one of the most crappiest Japanese movies I've ever seen. I'm sorry. And the special effects were so lame. And the costumes were, yeah. I mean, the Japanese do churn out. I think Toho Studios, that rings a bell. They churn out a lot of movies, and the Japanese don't mind the style of movies they put out. But some of them, yeah, okay. But yeah, it's not an original name, Starman.
A bit of a relief there.
They borrowed it. No, whatever.
Oh, who knows? Anyway, thanks for listening to this latest podcast.
Albeit a little bit short this time, but we'll make
Yeah.
up for next time. We'll bore your ears
I
off.
promise
Okay?
I'll try to find something that could be promising to review, and we'll have a lot of facts to
Well, we could do
discuss.
Demolition Man or something. We've got lots of other good groovy things and queued up to entertain you and titillate you.
I
and,
have
you know,
like plenty of people approaching me to do some reviews of their own for their independent film projects coming up. So I might try to squeeze in a few independent ones I haven't got around to doing yet.
Exactly. Hey, speaking of independence, can we do a couple of Joshua Kennedy ones?
We might.
Because I mean, a lot of people probably don't know who Joshua Kennedy is.
That's true.
And you know who he is, and I know who he is, and some other people might know who he is. But I think the greater population might be saying, who the hell is Joshua Kennedy? So why don't we tell the world about Joshua Kennedy and what he's doing?
Well, we'll see.
Aha.
So anyway, thanks for listening to this podcast. This is Sarah Stephenson
And Michael Stephenson.
saying see you around.
Goodbye, guys.